What's up, everybody? I wanted to record this video to give anyone that's going through this injury some hope, because there is hope. You're watching this because you're either just happened to you or you're fresh out of surgery, but you want hope, and I'm here to give you hope because there's a lot of hope. As you see, I'm smiling. I am 1 week post-op from my patellar tendon rupture. So the injury initial happened on August 10th, 2024. I'm a professional wrestler, so it happened inside the wrestling ring. But lucky for me is I didn't feel any pain. I don't know if anybody. I've been seeing some stories and people have got a lot of pain at the injury. I was lucky. All that happened was I went down awkwardly, and I felt a hole in my knee. And I knew something was wrong, but there was no pain. Honestly, I think my leg was numb from the knee down. So I didn't get any pain. I tried to stand on it, and I couldn't. So that's how I knew, okay, knowing my basic anatomy, knowing what is supposed to be here, knowing the patellar tendon, feeling the hole there, I kind of knew I ruptured it, or at least tore it, or half tore it, or there was a hole there. So I knew I was injured. That and I couldn't stand were the only two indications that I was hurt. Otherwise, I was in no pain, which is crazy. So maybe I'm one of the lucky ones or whatever, but hey, man, zero pain for me. So that happened on the 10th. That was a Saturday. So I went to the hospital that night. Could still bend the leg a little bit. Just I felt pressure. Like you could see my patella just almost like a bicep tear. If you tear your bicep and it like rolls up your arm, kind of like rolled down my leg. So my kneecap was on my quad and it kind of rolled down my leg, which is weird. But like no pain though. But it looked crazy, but no pain. So went to the ER. Obviously got MRI'd and stuff, and it was diagnosed as a full patellar tendon rupture in the left leg. I'll show you what my left leg looks like in a little bit. But that's the initial injury. That's what happened. That diagnosed that Sunday, the 11th. And then I saw my orthopedic surgeon that Thursday for my first appointment. So let's chat about the little area in between, because you're probably either in that area or it happened to you. You're just pre-surgery. So pre-surgery, what was I doing? What was my mindset? So, okay, so got hurt. So now I'm sitting home. I know it's a long rehab. So I looked stuff up as you're looking me up. I looked stuff up to see how it goes. So I knew it's 8 months. I knew I'm out 8 months. So I knew I'm out of professional wrestling till at least April. I'm also a bowler, so I can't bowl. I'm a right-handed bowler, so is my leaning leg where I bowl on. So I can't bowl. Took me out of that for most of the season. So I knew I was out for a considerable amount of time. So I kind of just got that in my brain. Just get that in your brain. It sucks, but get that in your brain. You're just out for 8 months. Take 8 months out of your schedule and throw it away, because just take that time. It's going to be worth it, though. It's going to be worth it, because what I've been seeing and hearing from people that have gone through this injury is it's 100% prognosis. Prognosis is 100%. They come back 100%, if not better, if not more flexible in that leg, if not be able to jump high. If you know what I'm saying? So it's okay, but just take it. You got to take the time, and that's kind of where I'm at now, post-op. But let's talk more about pre-op. So those couple days pre-op, I started feeling better. Like I got more balance. I was in like a normal immobilizer, not the thing they give you post-surgery, but like the whole black thing. I was in that thing until my surgery, but I felt like I was kind of I wasn't walking around, obviously, but like I would kind of walk with one crutch if I needed to, and I kind of could get around, but I didn't want to really do anything. So if you're pre-surgery right now, don't do anything. Just lay on the fucking couch, baby. Just sit and relax. Lay on the couch. Don't try to walk on it, because you may cause further injury. Who knows, tear an ACL, tear an MCL. There's a lot of ligaments going on in the knee. Don't mess around. Just chill and wait for your surgery, okay? That's one thing I tried to do, and I did for the most part. You know what I'm saying? I did for the most part. Tried to bathe myself, so I was kind of getting in and out of the shower, on my own, hopping on one leg. So don't try, good thing my girlfriend was here. She was able to help me kind of do things. So try to get, you're going to need somebody. If you don't have a person you live with, call your parent or brother, sister. You're going to need help. I would say have someone stay with you for at least post-op, you're going to need it. Pre-op, you may not need it. Maybe get around with the crutches by yourself. But post-op, if you're listening to this in your pre-op, get somebody to live with you for at least 72 hours post-op, because you're going to need that. I'll talk about that when we get the post-op, okay? But have somebody now. So call somebody, have somebody now be with you in-house to try to live with you. If you got to pay them. But have somebody live with you, because it'll make your life a ton easier. It will, especially post-op, okay? All right, so back to pre-op. So now, remember, I'm at Sunday, Monday. I got to wait till Thursday till I see the surgeon. So now I'm just kind of staying off it. I really don't know what's going on. I know patella is ruptured, but I don't know what else is going on. So I'm kind of just relaxing. Like I said, I was in no pain, thank God. So I could deal with it. I was in no pain, so I just kind of just chilled. If you're in pain, I was just get some pain meds maybe. You try to just get the pain down to stay immobilized until you see your surgeon. Once you see your surgeon, so I saw the surgeon. He once again sent me for more MRIs, but he once again confirmed it was the patellar tendon rupture, and then he sent me up for surgery, which was that following Wednesday. All right, which was a week ago. This is my 1 week post-op video. So we go in for surgery. Surgery was super easy. Made it super easy for me. So some of the challenges that people don't talk about from going to surgery. So if you're not a healthy guy, you have to get medical clearance to go for surgery. This is my first ever surgery. I didn't know that. So I have high blood pressure. So I had to get medical clearance. And remember, now I saw the orthopedic on Thursday, and my surgery is now Wednesday. So I have really 3 working days to get all these appointments in. So just be mindful of that if you have like high blood pressure or high cholesterol, stuff like that, you're going to need a medical clearance. And me, I have sleep apnea. So I'm a big dude. I am 5'10", 280 pounds. So I have sleep apnea. I have no neck, as you can see. I have a 22-inch neck, actually. So I have sleep apnea. So I had to get pulmonary clearance. Remember, only a couple days here. So what's good is I live on Long Island, so I went to NYU Langone, which I would suggest because they made everything really easy. They have a MyChart app. They made everything really easy. They put like a road to surgery, which, like I said, my first surgery, so I don't know what's going on here. So they led me. So cool. They updated all my appointments there, so I was able to get in pulmonology clearance before the surgery, able to see my primary before the surgery. So I had to get those 2 things done. Then I was finally clear for surgery. Surgery day came. I was a little nervous. My first time being under anesthesia, first time being all that stuff. So, I was a little nervous and stuff, but going in, I was like, okay, I'm ready to fix my knee. At that point, you're just ready. You're probably looking at this like, I'm ready to just get the knee fixed, right? Yes. That was going through my head, and I was just ready to get the knee fixed. So surgeon came up. He's like, once again, here we are. This is what surgery is. Any questions? Nope. See you in there. And we went in there, and the nurses were so cool. Because they probably knew it was my first surgery. So they were just like, asking a lot of questions about wrestling, which made me super comfortable because I could talk all day about professional wrestling. So they laid me in. They were like, all right, lay down flat. I kind of laid flat. They're like, we'll give you some oxygen, which now looking back was actually laughing gas. But it's all right. Take it. It's fine. They may tell you it's just oxygen, which it is oxygen, but it's to put you to sleep. It's to calm your nerves. So I was like, yep, breathe deep. And I took 1 breath in, breathed out. And she's like, all right, make sure you take a deep breath. I breathed in, and I was out. So I was out. I wound up waking up. I wasn't awake, but I didn't want to open my eyes. I was just tired. So remember my first time having anesthesia. So I kind of came up, but it was a good experience. I will say that. Very good experience. So I came up kind of out of it, and the first question I heard was how my pain level was, which was an awesome question because that was one of my nerves. Was I was scared because remember, I had no pre-op pain. Remember, when it happened, I was in no pain. So I was really nervous about post-op pain. So to calm my nerves, hearing that first thing coming out of anesthesia was great. And at that point, I did feel it, but I was still kind of under, so it wasn't agonizing. But I felt it. So I was like a 3-4. So I told her that. And then the next question, remember, you don't eat all day. I didn't eat. You can't eat the night before. So it's also with surgery is you can't eat anything. They'll tell you this. But you can't eat anything the night before at 11 o'clock to the next day. And my surgery time was 12 noon the following day. So by the time I got wheeled into surgery, it was like a little after 1. So I didn't have anything to eat in way over 12 hours. So the second question was, are you hungry? And I was like, yes. I remember just being so hungry. I was like, yes, I am hungry. So I remember her giving me options of cookies, and Lorna Doones, my mother's favorite, so my favorite too. So I was like, Lorna Doones. And I remember kind of just nodding out again, and then waking up. My girlfriend came in, happy to see her. And then everything was fine. I woke up, just kind of woke up from a nap. And then just like 2 hours are missing. So I went under about a little after 1. I woke up, it was about 4:30. So the surgery took about 2 hours to do. So let's chat about the surgery. So don't really be nervous if it's your first time having anesthesia. It's all good. It was a good experience for me. Just go in with a clear head, Also, let's chat about cannabis smoking. Let's chat about that. So I do indulge in cannabis. I do it 7 days a week. So there's, when you go in for anesthesia, you have to tell them this. Be honest. Don't hide that you smoke weed or you take taking THC, whatever, you gummies, whatever, however you ingest THC. Don't be shy telling your anesthesiologist this. Be very honest with them, because if they don't know you smoke weed, they may not give you enough anesthesia. And my biggest fear was waking up in the middle of this fucking surgery. Yeah, man. So be honest with your anesthesia for those people that indulge in cannabis. If you indulge in cannabis, THC, you don't have to worry about that. So I was honest, told her everything, and I was out, didn't wake up, I was cool. So going in was easy. No real issues there. So what they did was they put me under, but they also gave me a nerve block. Get the nerve block. Some people opt out of it. I've heard a friend of mine just had surgery. He opted out of it. He was in agony. Get the nerve block. Okay? It'll help you with the post-op pain. Got the nerve block. Because you can deny it. They offer it to you, but as a human, as an adult, you could be like, no, I don't want it. But do it. Do it. I was like, yep, I'll take it. So that helped. So after surgery, the nerve block is in. So I didn't really feel my leg at all. Felt a little bit in my knee, like you could feel it. But it wasn't anything crazy. So got in the car, got home. That night, I got home about, I want to say 6 o'clock. It was fine because the nerve block was in, so it wasn't much pain. But I started taking my oxycodone. Now, they prescribed me oxycodone, I think 5 milligrams it is. I'm not expert in the shit. It was a 5. It's a 5 milligrams a gram, I don't fucking know. But it was 5. I'm assuming it's 5 milligrams. But it was 5. Take that one every 4 hours. Now, I've heard stories of people that don't want to take pills because they XYZ. Yes, it is an opioid. Get it, the opioid crisis. I lived through it. I know it was crazy. So some people hesitate in taking that stuff, which I normally agree with. But I saw a video of one of the guys. Shout out to Eric from Max Fitness. He's one of the videos I saw, and he didn't take his meds, and he said he was in agony. So I saw that, actually shot a message out to him, and I was like, yo, man, I'm taking my meds. So when I got home, I took my first dose of, even though I wasn't really in pain much. Because remember, still the nerve block. I felt it, but wasn't in a lot of pain, but I still took it. Take it. Now, the next day is probably going to be your worst day. The next day after surgery, 24 hours post-op, is probably going to be your worst day. Mine, it wasn't really the knee pain, because I took my meds every 4 hours. Wasn't really the knee pain so much, but I have sciatica. I dislocated my hip professional wrestling a couple of years ago, which kind of gave me sciatica. So having my leg straight and up kicked in my sciatica. So I couldn't sit still for a minute. Like, I could not sit still. So I would sit for like 10 minutes, have to get up, sit on the floor maybe for 10 minutes. My girl was good. She massaged my hamstring to my hamstring was all knotted from just sitting and just have my legs straight. So me just getting comfortable was a pain in the ass the next day. Like I said, it wasn't really the pain because I take your meds. So it wasn't really my knee pain that really was the main problem. It was more my sciatica, but then it would switch from my sciatica, and then my quad would be sore. So you're going to have soreness now, post-op. Not a lot of people talk about post-op. So post-op, you're going to have soreness, not necessarily in your knee. I had immediate soreness in my shin right after surgery. So immediately after surgery, in the car ride home, I was like, man, my shin is sore. Almost like, I don't want to say shin splints, so it wasn't that bad. But it was almost like, almost like if you maybe did a lot of walking, like say you walk the Bronx Zoo and your shin is sore just from walking, like that, kind of overtraining, kind of sore. That's how my shin was, and I was like, man, my shin is sore, So that was sore. So you're gonna get that soreness. That went away mostly the first day, but then I started getting my quad was sore. So my quads were sore, like almost on my hip. So I was massaging my quad. That felt better. So your quad's gonna get sore. Your leg is just gonna be just sore. It's just going to be achy, nothing crazy, but just achy. So yeah, just trying to get through that. That lasted all day, really. Then sleeping was a nightmare because I can't get comfortable sleeping because I'm not a back sleeper. Like, I'm a side sleeper, so it's hard. And you can't move. Like, your legs are mobilized, and you don't have the strength to really move it. Like, you have somebody move it for. Like, you can't. Like, you just can't move your leg. So you're like stuck. So I'm stuck in like a fucking supine position to try to sleep in. And it's like just hard for me, man. So I maybe got 3 hours of sleep the first night. Then I was up at like 3 a.m. and I stayed up playing Madden and shit. Like, I just couldn't sleep. So you're going to have that. You're going to have a sleepless night. That's going to happen just because the pain might be there. Mine was just, mine was more my sciatica than anything. My sciatica and just sleep. I couldn't just, really wasn't my knee per se, but just I couldn't get comfortable. That's frustrating to explain. It was frustrating to live through, so I just couldn't get comfortable. So that's just really what my main argument was. That lasted into day 2 too. It was a little better, but it's still just trying to get comfortable. But remember, your nerve block's wearing off. My nerve block started wearing off more like, I want to say 36 hours in, my nerve block started wearing off, where the oxycodone's got to kick in. So you got to take your meds. Take it every 4 hours. I was waking up in the middle of the night to take it just so I'd stay ahead of the pain. Because day 2, now the knee starts up. Now I got a little bit of discomfort in my knee. So shin pain's mostly gone. My quad is still a little achy. My sciatica is a little achy, but now it's more my knee. So now it's difficult to kind of move around because now my knee now my pain's like a 4, 5 in the knee. So 48 hours after surgery was more knee pain. But overall, it was a better day than the day before. It was an overall better day. My knee hurt a little more, but my sciatica was kind of coming down. Like, I could feel my leg. It was interesting feeling my leg again, feeling parts of my leg come back. So that was kind of cool. So it was better. So then now 72 hours, 72 hours, this is going into now Saturday. My surgery was Wednesday, going into now Saturday, was a lot better. Now the knee pain starting to subside. But knee pain pretty much almost went away. My sciatica's kind of cool. I'm comfortable kind of laying on the couch now. So I was able to kind of sit for more than 20 minutes, So day 3 post-op, a lot better. I'm saying? Now I'm kind of feeling my leg back. I'm able to kind of, supposed to be no weight bearing. I'm kind of put a little weight on it. Now I'm feeling like, okay, I can kind of move my leg now. My leg feels more natural. Like, you get more feeling 72 hours out, 3 days out. Then 4 days out, Sunday was even better. Then 5 days out, this past Monday, today's Wednesday, this past Monday was even better, and it just got better and better. So we'll say that. So now I'm 1 week out, 1 week post-op, and let's take a look at the leg. So it's 1 week now post-op. My leg was all bandaged up from about here to about here. I was able to take the bandage off 5 days after my post-op. The surgeon told me. So always go by your surgeon's directives. So my surgeon allowed me to take the bandage off 5 days out, which was this past Monday. So that's now off. So I don't believe I got staples. I believe it was just kind of like a glue situation now in 2024. I've seen a lot of people get staples. I think I just got the glue. So I think that's like the holding patch that's on. So I still got my brace on. This is the post-op brace you're going to get. Not this. This is for my ice pack. You're going to get a post-op brace like this, which is immobile. I cannot move my knee. It stops me, So still can't lift my leg straight up. I cannot do that. But if I turn and lift my leg up sideways, I could get up. That's how I get up. No discomfort. Like, I'm comfortable right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm able to bounce the leg. Nothing's hurting. This is 1 week out. Nothing's hurting. I'm good. The only thing I do have is post-op swelling. So if you guys can really see, my ankle's a little swollen. That's the only thing I have is the swelling. Which is normal, which I'm hearing is normal. So that's the only thing I got is swelling. Not even really my knee, but just more my lower leg. So that's where I'm at now. So yeah, no pain. I'm kind of chilling. Figured I'd record this video for anyone that's either pre-op, injury just happened, leading right up to week 1. So hope this was thorough for you. Hope this answered some of your questions. You can reach out. I'll leave some of my social media down below in the subject section, so you guys can reach out to me on social media. This is 1 week, so I'll make another video when I'm 2 weeks. So my next appointment now is next Tuesday, which is 6 days from today. Next Tuesday is my first appointment with my surgeon for post-op. So at that point, there's a couple things I'm looking forward to try to do at that point. At that point, post-op, I'd like to hopefully be cleared to start weight bearing. That'll be a game changer because I get rid of these crutches here, my man. It's a game changer to get off these crutches because eventually now the crutches are just annoying. Now you can feel like you can walk, but you shouldn't. I don't advise anybody to walk. Like I said, I'm not no weight bearing for 2 weeks. So I told right from my surgery, I cannot weight bear 2 weeks. So my post-op is 13 days after surgery, my post-op, which is next Tuesday. So I can't weight bear. So I'm still kind of with the crutches and everything, trying not to put weight on it. Hopefully at this appointment, I can be able to put some weight on it. So I can start kind of getting the one crutch, and eventually I think it's no crutches. That's my first kind of goal here, is to get off the crutches. Once I'm off the crutches, then I hopefully get set up a PT where I can start to bend my knee, see what degrees I'm at, and start to hopefully unlocking this brace. So that's the goals, but I'll let you know. I'll keep you updated. But always have those goals right now. Always have a goal. So if you're pre-surgery, have a goal. All right, so get surgery. That's goal. And always look there. Okay, surgery's done. Oh, what's the next goal? Surgery's done. Get out of pain. Next goal. Okay, now I'm out of pain. What's the next goal? Getting around with these crutches comfortably. Okay, cool. Next goal, getting off the crutches. Like, have goals for yourself. Have goals for yourself. Now, I'm also going to just take the last maybe minute just to talk about what I'm doing as far as trying to get my leg back. So exercising. So I'm doing glute holds I'm doing. So I'm just tightening my glute. So I'll tighten the left glute, hold it for maybe 10 seconds, lower it. Do a couple pumps, maybe do 10 quick ones like this, 10 quick ones, hold it for 10 seconds, loose it. So I'll do that throughout the day. I'll do quad pumps. I'm lucky to have the inside. I got activation in the inside of my quad. I don't know if you guys see it moving, but I have activation there. I can move the medial part of the quad, which a lot of people couldn't their first week. So I'm able to. So you may not. So it's okay. Don't get discouraged. But just now I'm kind of moving, which feels a little weird because it's moving my kneecap. So it's kind of interesting, but no pain, just interesting. It just feels weird. It just feels tight. It feels like it's rub band around my leg. You know what I'm saying? It just feels tight. So just bouncing that. I'm kind of doing it right now as we're speaking. And just moving my quad, tightening my quad, and doing the ankle pumps. Ankle pump, hold it, round, just move it around. They say do ABCs with the ankle, A, B, C, just to keep ankle mobility. So I've been doing that. So try to do that. You could do that pre-op too. You could do all those three of those things pre-op and then post-op. Just work on that. So I'm not cleared to do anything else. You may be cleared to do more stuff, so do more stuff. I'm not cleared yet. I'll let you know how my appointment goes when I do my 2 week. I'll do another video, which will be 2 weeks post-op. I'll let you know how the appointment goes. And we'll go from there. I hope to do a video every week and try to lead you guys into my journey back to the wrestling ring. All right, so please share if someone going through this, and let's do it, man.